We continue our Heart of the Valley focus on breast cancer awareness. All month long, we're shedding light on this disease that affects 1 in 8 women in their lifetime. Most of us know someone who's been impacted, a loved one, a friend, a neighbor. Joining us to share her personal story is Erica Galan, breast cancer survivor. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
First of all, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a process the last 3 years, but I'm doing a lot better. Thank you.
All right, that's great to hear. When you first heard about your diagnosis, describe that moment. What went through your head?
Honestly, I think it was such a feeling of a disbelief feeling almost. And I think I almost also I went numb because I know that I was hearing the words, but I don't think it had fully was processing through me that I was being diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 33.
And once you heard that and were able to digest everything, what was your first instinct?
Let's fight. It's time to fight. I think I don't ever had a doubt in my head that I was not going to beat it. I definitely wanted to prove that I was not going to be weak, even though I did feel sick. But I was like, okay, this is just part of the process. This is just something I have to do. But there was never a time where I was like, I can't do this.
And beforehand, did you notice any changes in your body that you said, this doesn't look right, I need to see a doctor?
I don't know. Not that in my case, I didn't have anything that looked red or, because that's one of the first signs. Mine was more like I could actually feel my tumor. It was a crazy experience because I almost felt like a little marble. But the reason I felt that was because there was one morning my daughter, she was 2 at the time, was having a little bit of a fit in the morning, getting into the car, which now I'm thankful for. But at the time I wasn't. But I'm thankful for it because it was then where I felt it. And I realized, what is this? This isn't normal for someone to be able to feel that kind of like a hard marble-like feeling in their body.
And you knew at that moment you had to get checked out.
I did, but I'd like to sit here and say that I got it checked out right away, but I waited 7 months to get it checked out, which is something I regret that I don't recommend any woman to do. But like I said, I was a not me type of person. I'm 33, I go to the gym, I'm good. And, unfortunately, I was one of those women that's 1 in 8.
So what do you say to those who have that same hesitation? They're like, well, I've got plenty of time to get checked.
Don't wait. I always say cancer doesn't discriminate. We've seen it in our children. We've seen it in women in our 20s. As I've gone through this journey, I've met women from everywhere here in Texas, and I've met women from out of Texas where they were in their 20s. They were 25, just, college students. And, don't wait. Cancer is not going to discriminate against your age, and it's never too early to get a mammogram, especially if you don't feel something correct in your body.
All right. Well, we thank you so much for joining us and sharing your personal story.
Thank you for having me.
You look great, fantastic, and all the best.
Thank you so much.